Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be looking at box plots. A box plot is also known as a box and whisker plot, displays the distribution of data values using the median, the quartiles, and the extremes, which are the maximum and minimum of the data set. The box shows the middle 50% of the data. So when we look at the picture, we have a number line. And above the number line, we have the box that represents the middle half of our data. And then inside the box, we have a line where the median is. It's not always in the center of the box. It can be offset, but somewhere inside the box. And then we draw the whisker to the minimum and a whisker to the maximum. So the length of the box is the interquartile range. So I'm just going to add that to our picture. So that is the IQR. Okay, the shorter that the box is in a box plot, the better the median is for describing the entire data set. So here's an example. The box plot shows the number of pencils in each student's desk. State the median, which is that lower value. So the median is 0. The maximum, that upper value, is 12. The first quartile, the left edge of the box, is 2. The right edge of the box for the upper quartile is 6. The median, the line in the center of the box, is 4. Interquartile range, I take my upper quartile and my first quartile and subtract them. So 6 minus 2, which is 4. And my range, the maximum minus the minimum, which is 12. Okay, so now we're going to actually draw a box plot. To make a box plot, follow these steps. Order the data, find the median, find the first quartile by finding the median of the lower half of the data, find the third quartile by finding the median of the upper half of the data, and then draw the box plot. And remember to include a title. So looking at this example, the ages of the members of the 2008 U.S. Women's Wheelchair Basketball Team are given below. 24, 30, 30, 22, 25, 22, 18, 25, 28, 30, 25, and 27. Find the median. So the first thing I'm noticing is our data is not in order. So I first have to put the data in order. So it looks like our minimum is 18. I'm going to start with 18. Then it looks like our next biggest would be 22. We have two 22s. Then it looks like we have a 24. 1, 2, 3 25s. We have a 27, a 28, and 3 30s. Okay, so we have all our data now. Now that we have our data in order, we have to count into the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Half of 12 is 6. So there's 6 values below the median, 6 values above the median. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my median is right between those two 25s. So my median, which remember is the same as the second quartile, would be 25. Okay, my lower quartile. Now I'm going to look at the lower half of the data below the median, and I'm going to rewrite it so I can see it. I have 18, 22, 22, 24, 25, and 25. And now I find the median of that data set, there are 6 values in it. Half of 6 is 3. So there's 3 data values below this median and 3 above. So my lower quartile, or my first quartile, I would add together 22 and 24 and divide by 2. So I'm getting 46 divided by 2, which is 23. My upper quartile, I look at the upper half of the data. So I'm going to rewrite it again so I have it right in front of me. So I have 25, 27, 28, 30, 30, 30. And now I find the median of that data set. There's 6 values. Half of 6 is 3. So the upper quartile is between 28 and 30. So I add them together and divide by 2. I'm getting 58 divided by 2, which would be 29. Okay, now we're ready to draw the box plot. So I'm going to start with the title. So this was U.S. Wheelchair Basketball Female Ages. And I think it was 2008, so I better add that. Okay, I'm going to leave a space between the title and my number line. I'm going to leave a space, draw my number line. Okay, so my lowest age was 18 and my highest was 30. So I'm going to go from 16 to 32 on my number line, counting by 2s. 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Okay, again, I like to start with the box. So my lower quartile was at 23. That's the left edge of my box. My upper quartile was at 29, the right edge of my box. So I start by making my box. My median was at 25. My minimum was 18, so I draw my lower whisker. My maximum was 30. There's my upper whisker. Okay, and now my last question for this problem, find the range. I do 30 minus 18, which is 12, and then find the interquartile range. That was 29 minus 23, which is 6. Okay, our next example, the weight in pounds of dogs is given below. Find the median. So again, my first step is to put the data in order. So I have 5 215s. Let's see. Oh, I forgot a 10, so let me get the 10 in there. So I have 5, 10, then my 215s. Then I have 2 20s, a 25, 30, and 35. Okay, so if I look at it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 data values. So my median, half of 9 is 4.5, bump it up to the 5th data value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my median is 20. Lower quartile, I'm going to look at the lower half of the data. I'm going to rewrite it so I have it in front of me. So 5, 10, 15, and 15. Find its median between 10 and 15. I would add 10 and 15 together and divide by 2. So 25 divided by 2 which is 12.5. Upper quartile, find the median of the upper half of the data. So I'm going to rewrite my data for the upper half. I have 20, 25, and then 30 and 35. And I'm finding its median between 25 and 30. So I would add 25 and 30 together and divide by 2. I'm getting 55 divided by 2, which is 27.5. Okay, now we're ready to draw the box plot. So I'm going to have my title. So I'm going to call it Dog Weights in Pounds. Leave some space and draw my number lines. Okay, so my minimum was 5 and my maximum was 35. So I'm going to count by 5. So I'm going to go from 0 to 40. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And again, when I draw my box plot, I like to start with the box itself. So it was 12.5 for the left edge, the first quartile, 27.5 for my third quartile. So there's my box. My median was at 20. My minimum was 5 for my lower whisker. My maximum was 35 for my upper whisker. Find the range, so I would do 35 minus 5, which is 30. Find the interquartile range, that was 27.5 minus 12.5, which is 15. I hope this video helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.